I am not saying that Stanley Kubrick is overrated. So don't get mad at me. I'm not saying this is an Emperor's New Clothes situation where people are just talking themselves into believing he is brilliant. I'm just saying I don't get it. For example, if you ask me about The Shining, I would say it is a great Jack Nicholson performance. And if Kubrick got that performance out of him, then great, he deserves credit for that. I think Full Metal Jacket is a great R. Lee Ermey performance. But this time I can't really credit Kubrick for that because he came up with this character and he wrote those lines. Like he taped himself doing this character and sent it to Kubrick. When people break down the brilliance of Kubrick as a director, it's always these highly technical things about shot composition and framing. Things that are extremely interesting to film students and things that probably are extremely difficult to pull off. But that, at least for me, do absolutely nothing in terms of serving the story on a human level. And I think the perfect example of how out of touch I feel when talking to Kubrick fans is the documentary Room 237. Room 237 examines the extremely obsessive detail with which fans have examined the film The Shining and have insisted they have detected all of this hidden meaning and symbolism and Easter eggs in the background. But here's the thing, they all conflict with one another. They are interpreting the same set decoration in radically different ways. But also they're analyzing things that are clearly just minor continuity errors or editing mistakes. And they've decided that Kubrick is such a superhuman genius that there must be some kind of hidden meaning behind it. In everything I read about how he directs actors, like he would make Tom Cruise walk through a doorway 150 times because the idea is that if you break the actor down psychologically, you get the best performance out of them, you get the most honest performance. But then you watch the movie and it's just nonsense. You got a mostly wooden performance out of one of the most charismatic people in the world. And like Jack Nicholson's performance in The Shining, he's just hamming it up. It's the kind of performance he gave in Batman as the Joker. He's doing over-the-top villain, which he does very well. Again, I'm not saying he was a bad director. This is not rage bait. For example, the sets and the costumes in 2001 are incredibly striking. But I feel like in this, in every one of his films that I've seen, there's things that he gets away with. Where it's like, okay, if you honestly didn't know who directed this, would you not have complained about it? And I am not an expert.